A market research company wants to estimate the proportion of households in the country with digital television. A random sample of 80 households is selected, and 46 of these have digital televisions. Construct a 98% confidence interval for the proportion of households with digital televisions. Well, first let's identify the important information that we have here. We have a 98% confidence interval that we need. So we can then determine that the z-value for this is going to end up being 2 and 33/100ths, so 2.33. Okay, so this is going to be the z-star value that we use in our calculations. Other important information that we have in this problem is the total number of households that were selected, which is 80. So that's our n value. And out of those 80 selected, 46 have the digital televisions. So in order to determine our value for p hat, we have to divide our 46 by our 80. And when we substitute that into a calculator and evaluate, we get 575 thousandths. And now that we have all the required information to determine the confidence interval, we can substitute our n, p hat, and z star values into the formula. And the formula is p hat plus or minus z star times the square root of p hat times 1 minus p hat, all divided by n, and this entire fraction is still under the square root. So now let's substitute our values in, so that's 575 thousandths plus or minus 2 and 33/100ths times the square root of 575 thousandths times 1 minus 575 thousandths, all divided by our n value is 80. So if we substitute these values into a calculator and evaluate, we get that our lower bound is 446 thousandths, and our upper bound is about 704 thousandths. So that makes the correct answer here answer choice A.